Alright, let's check out this amazing helmet scrim net made by Nutsof. It is called the NutSoft Helmet Scrim. You can get this in multicam arid, multicam tropic, multicam alpine, and it also comes in two separate cut versions. Those being the southerner and the northerner. The northerner is what you're looking at here. It is a cut that looks like maple leaves, while the southerner is like round leaves or round cuts. It's made of lightweight laser cut Cordura D, around 55 grams, gives a reduced thermal signature over a bare helmet, and is NIR compliant so it doesn't glow under night vision. Pretty simplistic packaging, it just comes in a bag, but simple is good. Let's open this bag up, show you what's in there, and then we'll go into an installation video and show you how to mod it for nods and GoPros. Alright, let's pull this stuff out. So you're going to get a few things in here. First off is a piece of paper, and on that paper is a QR code which you can scan and go and view the instructions, or stick around and watch me do it later in the video. Alright, you get a really cool sticker. It's like a peanut with a helmet, nods, a little M4 rifle, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. Next you get 4 velcro tethers which have looped bungee on them and one long piece of bungee cord. These 4 tethers are going to be what's used to essentially attach the scrim net to your helmet securely. The material is high quality. Sometimes I'd say Velcro's Velcro, but in this case, this is very good quality Velcro. It's hard to tell at first, but when you peel it apart, you will see that there is 4 that come with it. And once you get those peeled apart, you'll see there's a single bungee. You pull that out, and that's literally what you will be tediously weaving through the laser cut holes on this scrim to create the tension you need to wrap it around your helmet and have it stay there. Alright, last but not least is the actual scrim itself, and if you fold this out, you'll see it's actually really good quality. There is a top and a bottom to this, so this is the bottom side, that's why it's kind of faded. So this would be the side you'd face your helmet. When you flip it, you'll see the colors really pop. So this is the side you want facing the outside, so it's blending with the environment around you. The cool part is not only the colors are going to blend, but this breaks up your silhouette so well, because look, as soon as you start to bend this material, the little maple leaves pop out and it just looks like foliage. Like those little pop-up books that pictures would pop up, but instead it's little leaves that are popping out. But anyways, let's get to the install of this. Let's start weaving this bungee cord through. I'm not going to make you watch me weave this through every hole, so I'll show you where to start, where to put the bungee tethers with the Velcro, and how to finish it off. And then if you're still here by the end of it, I'll show you how to make the modification so you can use a GoPro and nods with it. First step, lay it in front of you with the faded side facing towards you so you can see the faded side. Next, you want to orientate this so the straight-edged side is facing you. So there's only one side that has a straight edge like this. The rest are all jagged. You'll see the top of it has that jagged edge, but you want this straight edge facing you. Next, in the center down there, you're going to see like a trifecta effect of holes. You want to find that one singular hole that's above the 2 holes. That is the center point to guide you on where to start. And as you notice, there's 2 holes below it, but you're not going to start on those. You're going to start 1 hole over. You're going to start by going through the hole from the side you're looking at to weaving it back up through the next hole towards you. You're going to repeat that process until you get to the edge or the corner, which you'll see a half moon instead of a circle. These half moons are the location that you're going to install your first Velcro tether. You're going to come up through the half moon and down through the other half moon, which you'll see creates a little space there for you to slip the bungee under from the tethers to lock them in place. But let's continue on weaving until we reach another half moon. Weave through it just like the previous one. It's not actually where a tether is going to go though, but think of it as the halfway point that's going to be right above your ear essentially. So once you go down and come up through the half moon, you can stop there and you're going to go back, and what I did is I installed my first tether. Alright, so you got the hook side and the fuzzy side. You're going to want the fuzzy side facing upwards when you install this. Now you're going to take the bungee loop and you're going to thread it through the 2 half moon sections down there in the corner. And then you're going to take that Velcro patch and thread it through the loop of the bungee. So when you pull it tight, it's going to be gripped right onto that other bungee and it's not going to come loose. And now that one's attached, just like so. And once you have that done, you're now going to do the other side. So you're literally just going back to find the center point, which is that trifecta of circles right there, or holes. You're going to feed it through and then up all the way over to that half moon again on the other side, and then repeat the process of attaching the Velcro tether. And once you get both those installed, it should look like this at this point. And what you're going to notice here is you are going to have a little bit of bungee and a whole lot of distance that you don't think you can reach. But have no fear. I don't know if you've ever seen the perm covers that the ladies like to wear after they get a perm and it covers their heads. Well, essentially that's what you're creating here. You're going to scrunch this all up so that you get more bungee, and you just keep weaving, keep scrunching it and weaving it up. And as you're doing this, both sides are also going to have more of those half moon sections. Just treat them like all the other ones. They'll be where you install your other 2 Velcro tabs, but eventually you're going to end up finding another trifecta of circles, and this is the center on the other side of this piece. So once both bungees meet at this area, you're going to want to go back and let's install these Velcro pieces before we're going to finish off tying this thing off. So from that center point, make your way back to the left and the right and find the half moon areas. These are where you're going to install those last 2 Velcro tabs. If you were looking straight at the helmet when this was on your helmet, they're kind of going above your left, to the left and right of where your eyebrows would be. So install that final tab. Now all 4 are in place and you're in the final step of putting this thing together, which is tying it off so it doesn't all unravel and you lose all your work. So find the 2 end pieces, scrunchie some length out to them so that you can actually tie a knot here. All I did was take the 2 pieces, wrap them around my finger, and then slide them through the hole that my finger made. Cinch it up as tight as you can, and you are done. It is secure. At that point, you should have 4 tabs all attached, and you're ready to start installing this on the helmet. And since I bought Multicam Tropic and Multicam, this is how they look pre-helmet install. If you're in games with camo restrictions that you need to have a green helmet or a tan helmet, these are the perfect solution. Now you would install this just like you install any other helmet covers. You're going to pull out your pads, which already have Velcro inside your helmet. You can add Velcro if you want, but I just use the existing Velcro that my pad's attached to. In my case, I'm running an OpsCore bump helmet, so I'm just going to flip it around, pull this pad down on the front to reveal the Velcro that's in there. We'll speed up that process, but you can install your own Velcro if you want, but there should be some in there to begin with. Now flip the helmet over, grab the scrim. As you're flipping it around like you're making a pizza, you're going to find this flat section I showed you at the start. This will go on the front side of the helmet. So when you flip it around and you find the jagged edge, line it up with those trifecta of circles, that'll go on the back side of the helmet. And this next step is the easiest part. You're just going to cover the helmet, making sure the 3 dots on the front and 3 dots on the back are in the centers. And if done correctly, you'll see that those 4 Velcro tabs are all on the 4 edges of the helmet. Once you've done that, flip the helmet over, stick those tabs to the existing Velcro, and since they're double-sided, your pad's now going to stick to their Velcro. Now you do the same to the front, flip that pad back down, and you are good to go. And that is the installation guide, I guess, in a nutshell. And the only last thing I promised was to show you how to mod it to attach night vision and GoPro mounts. This is super easy. I'll show you why you have to mod it and show you how to do it right quick. So as you can see here, this scrim covers the NVG mount. And since the material isn't stretchy, just the bungee is stretchy, you can't actually fit the mount into the shroud. The material also isn't thin enough to force it in and have it stay. So you're going to have to do this little trick. What you're going to do is you're going to make a cut right below that hole. And that will allow you to have a little flap so that you can fit your NVG mount or your GoPro mounts in there. Now the advantage of cutting it below that hole is when you're not using any mounts or anything and you don't want that thing flapping around, just thread something through it and tie it back on. It's highly probable that that is the reason the hole is there to begin with, but either way, that cut works perfect for accomplishing that task. Plus you've got the same hole in the back, which you can make the same cut and get to a battery pack or whatever pouch you might be running on the back of your helmet. But there you go, that's it, that's the mod. Hope that helps some of you out, and lastly, I'll just say that I got rid of my other helmet cover. I added additional Velcro just to the basic helmet itself. I can easily fit this Mohawk pouch along with the kill light or strobe light on top and still easily get this scrim to fit over top of it. So final thoughts, this thing is awesome. I can't recommend it any more than I already am. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.